James C. Comer, better known as Clement, was born and raised in the Westmoore community. He attended Westmoore High School in the 1950s and 1960s before joining the United States Army in December of 1963. After completing his basic training at Fort Jackson in South Carolina, Clement was assigned to the 11th Air Assault Division at Fort Benning, Georgia. He was assigned the position of machine gun operator and, like so many in his generation, was sent to Vietnam. Clement's unit was dropped by helicopter into the jungles of the Ia Drang River Valley and immediately became embroiled in the first major battle of the Vietnam War, known today as the Battle of Ia Drang. His unit found themselves in an unexpected situation, surrounded in the jungle by thousands of enemy soldiers. In a matter of moments, their task changed from the seek and destroy mission they had prepared for to a mission of survival. The story of Clement's unit and the Battle of Ia Drang is chronicled in the New York Times bestseller, We Were Soldiers Once and Young. The movie, We Were Soldiers, released in 2002, was based on the book.
I didn't know for years that Clement was a veteran with the Purple Heart. I just knew he was a potter, a local farmer, see him in and out. And then I learned that later and also learned about the book and the movie.
Got a hero right here living in our midst, and very few people know about it.
During the Battle of Ia Drang, Clement is credited with helping save the lives of many of his fellow soldiers. In the book, his machine gunner partner, Clinton Poley, recounts an instance in which Clement warned of a grenade and kicked it away a little before it detonated. When the senior ranking survivor was asked why the enemy failed to overrun his platoon, he remarked, "At the end, what saved us was Comer's machine gun."
He talked with me about it, and he said, listen, he says, they contribute his machine gun outfit, to help him save the guys that survived. And all like this, he said, but hey, he said, when they really started coming like waves and waves and waves, he said, my mind went blank. He said, the only thing that I know, he said, I was firing that gun as hard as I could.
As far as Clement goes, he's kind of an unsung hero, I'd say, really, for what they went through and what they saw.
Oh, he's deserving of everything, man, really.
Clement was awarded 2 Bronze Stars, medals received for acts of valor in combat, and would go on to receive a Purple Heart when he was wounded by a sniper on a different mission. By the end of his military career, he had received several other awards for his service. Upon Clement's return home, he worked in the textile business for several years, then became a truck driver for nearly 20 years with Klopman Mills. He also made pottery for several years. Today, he and his family live quietly on his farm, where he works with bees and sells the honey he harvests. Most recently, he partnered with the town of Robbins to help them achieve designation as a Purple Heart town. Clement is currently a Westmoore grandparent and can almost always be seen at school events, supporting the school and community he calls home.
Clement's pretty well a legend. He's a war hero. Anything he's ever set out to do, he succeeded.
He's a good man. He's trustworthy. He'd help me any way he could.
He's a good Christian man. If I needed truly needed anything, Clement would be one of the first people I'd call, because he would be there. I don't care what hour of the day it was or what it was. He has helped so many people, but is all done under the radar.
Well, I think he's just been a community guy. You'll see him around at local stores. He has supported the Westmoore Volunteer Fire Department, other community endeavors. Like I said, a child in need, big in his family with helping any way he can. And I just think that that's admirable.
Clement and Margaret's greatest accomplishment is they were faced with their 4-year-old grandson needs somebody to raise him. And in their upper 70s, they took a child and have made him home. And I really respect them for that.
There's just more to him than people think. You just see him and you actually think of him as a good old boy. I know he's got a big heart, and when you see him out and about, you don't realize that he did a lot of stuff at Westmoore. He donated pieces of pottery back when he turned pottery. He's helped kids in need. His grandson's out here. He'll come out here and check on him and talk to the students and teachers. And so you just, and we should all thank him and other military veterans for their service every chance that we get, because you don't realize, how would we know what they went through in that day and time, 'cause I can't imagine how it would have been.
All the men and women who have served our nation in the military are legendary human beings, worthy of every ounce of our gratitude and admiration. Our community and our school have been blessed to be part of the lives of so many throughout the years who have gone on to devote themselves to the protection of our great nation. Clement's acts of heroism, his distinguished awards, his inclusion in a best-selling book, and simply his status as a veteran are all impressive. But what makes Clement a true Westmoore legend is the way in which he has represented our school and community to the rest of the world. Throughout his story, he has demonstrated the values that make all of Westmoore proud. Values such as courage, selflessness, perseverance, and humility. It is an honor for our school and community to say that Clement Comer is one of us. That is exactly what it means to be a Westmoore legend.